So it's Arsenal that will be in next month's FA Cup final, 20th FA Cup final for Arsenal after what has been a fabulous win here at Wembley this evening. Apologies if you can't hear me, I forgot my microphone and I've just been told to put my mask on by security. So if I'm muffled, I do apologise, but I still desperately want to do something for this video. Just to talk about what I've seen here today and give my Arsenal player ratings. Charles Watts here, if you don't know, Arsenal correspondent from goal, joining you from Wembley. The final whistle has just gone. I'm just looking down at Mikel Arteta and Pep Guardiola doing their TV interviews. We'll be speaking to Arteta imminently when he's finished down there. He'll come on and speak to the press in his press conference. I can't wait to see what he's got to have to say, because he must be absolutely delighted with what he's seen here this evening from his side. Everything that he would have done in the training ground in the build-up to this game has paid off. Everything he would have wanted to see from his players, they produced. Just a fabulous, fabulous performance at both ends of the pitch from Arsenal. Look, against Liverpool in midweek, they were fortunate. You have to say that. They were gifted 2 goals by Liverpool, and on another day they would have lost that game comfortably. But tonight they were at both ends of the pitch. They were bang on it. Manchester City only had 1 shot on target. Yes, they dominated possession. You knew they would. But they only had 1 shot on target. Martinez having to make 1 save for Mahrez. While at the other end, Arsenal had the best opportunities. Aubameyang scored twice, could have had another, should have had another in fact. And just a fabulous performance from Arsenal. First goal came after 19 minutes, 18 passes involved in the goal. I think 10 of the 11 Arsenal players were involved. 8 of the passes were inside their own penalty area as they lured Manchester City in and then sprung forward on the counter-attack. Lacazette was so important in it, spraying the ball out to Pepe. Pepe's cross was fantastic, and Aubameyang finished it off. And then the second goal in the second half, again Pepe involved, chased the ball down, found Kieran Tierney. Tierney played the ball over the back the Manchester City defence, and there was no way they were going to stop Aubameyang after that. He raced clear and finished for his second of the goal, his 25th goal of the season. And from then on, Manchester City, you know, they dominated possession, but they didn't look like finding a way through. David Luiz was fantastic. I mean, Martinez was great. Ceballos and Xhaka, Tierney, they were all fantastic. It was such a good performance from Arsenal. Fair play to them. It's been a dark, dark season for Arsenal. The worst in living memory for a lot of people. The worst in 25 odd years. The fact that Burnley went above them in the Premier League just before kick-off summed it up, really. But tonight they have produced on the biggest stage and a ground that they love. And now they'll be coming back on August the 1st for the FA Cup final against either Chelsea or Manchester United. So I'll run through my player ratings now before Mikel Arteta comes up for his press conference. I'll start with Emi Martinez in goal, who, if you haven't seen it, go to my Twitter account, at Charles_Watson, look at the video I posted from full time. When the full time whistle went, Martinez collapsed on the floor. He heard him scream. He was just lying there, clearly emotional. He was brilliant, Martinez, once again. He made 1 great save from Mahrez. Other than that, he just claimed everything that came his way. He's waited so long, he's been at this club so long, and now he's got an FA Cup final to look forward to. Martinez gets an 8. Mustafi, I thought, was certainly early on was really edgy, made a couple of really big errors, but after that he settled into the game and saw how he went off injured right at the end. But good solid performance from Mustafi after a nervy start. I'll give him a 7. David Luiz was exceptional. I'm giving David Luiz a 9. I thought he was an absolute rock at the back. Cleared everything, won every header. Just a fabulous performance from David Luiz, and after all the criticism he's got, he deserves so much credit for that. Kieran Tierney, excellent once again. Just what a signing he is. It's taken a long time to see him at his best because of his injuries, but Arsenal got one hell of a player on their hands. Kieran Tierney gets an 8. Ainsley Maitland-Niles brought in was a sort of surprise inclusion. He played on the left of the back 3, really, or back 5. He was in the midfield when Arsenal when they had the ball, and he was brilliant up and down the left wing. Just a really top performance from Maitland-Niles. Fair play to him, because he came into this pretty cold, hasn't started many games, and he delivered on a really big stage. Ainsley Maitland-Niles gets an 8. On the other side, Hector Bellerin, you know, solid. Him and Mustafi were pretty nervy early on. I thought that right side was going to be a bit of a problem, but again, he settled into it well. I'm going to give Bellerin a 7. The 2 midfielders both get 8s for me. Xhaka and Ceballos, absolutely great they were. Xhaka especially, his positioning was fantastic. He cleared so many balls on the edge of the box, made loads of really good blocks. Really good performance from Granit Xhaka. Him and Ceballos both get an 8. Ceballos is finishing the season so well. I have to say, a couple of months ago I thought there was no way Arsenal were going to even try and keep him, but now you look at him and think, God, he is a very, very good player, and he's getting better each week. So Ceballos gets an 8. And then the forwards, Aubameyang, I got to give him a 9. He got man of the match here, and I do I mean, he scored the 2 goals, so, you know, fair play to him, but I don't think he was man of the match. I think David Luiz, for me, was man of the match. He was fantastic, I thought, Luiz. And Xhaka ran him close, but, you know, got to give Aubameyang 9 for his 2 goals. And he missed a really good chance at 0-0, Aubameyang, and fair play to him, because he bounced back from that and scored the 2 goals. Really good finishes. The first finish especially was great, and the second one, he had so long to think about it, and he still finished it off. So Auba gets a 9. Lacazette, for me, gets a 9 as well. I thought he was magnificent, Lacazette. He held the ball up. His play for the first goal was so important to it. So Lacazette gets a 9 for me. And Pepe, not his best game in terms of attacking threat, you know, chances, you know, to score a goal, but boy did he work his socks off. He ran himself into the ground. His cross for Aubameyang's first goal was brilliant. He played a really big part in the second goal as well. So Nicolas Pepe gets an 8 for me as well. Of the substitutes, not too, I mean, Joe Willock came on for the longest, and he did put himself about. He certainly eased some of the pressure when he could and got forward. He won a couple of free kicks. So I'll give Joe Willock a 6, but the rest of them I can't really rate. They weren't on for too long, so it's hard to give them a rating. But apart from Joe Willock, I'll give a 6. But just everyone, to a man, Arsenal was superb today. Can't give them enough credit for what they've done here. And now they'll be coming back once again next month for the FA Cup final to play even Chelsea or Manchester United. What an evening it's been at Wembley. From here, I'll speak to you soon. Stay safe, everyone. Enjoy your evening.